Netflix is producing a behind-the-scenes documentary series on WWE, AEW Dynamite has bounced back in the ratings, and a WWE star is going to be starring in a new movie. Welcome to Wrestling Republic News, your daily news show which brings you all the non-dirt sheet news in the time that it takes for you to drink your morning coffee. Before we get started, if you could like and subscribe, that would be massively appreciated. Here at Wrestling Republic, we make 7 to 10 YouTube videos per week. And in addition to that, we also do a live podcast every single day, 8 p.m. UK, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. And all we ask is that you like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Netflix is producing a behind-the-scenes documentary series on WWE. Nick Khan made the announcement at Southern California's Next Level Sports Conference yesterday. Of course, a few months ago, we heard from TKO president Mark Shapiro that WWE and Netflix would be producing a WWE version of Formula One's Drive to Survive series on Netflix. So this doesn't come as a huge surprise, but still, I'm really excited for it. We have never properly seen something like this in WWE before. I mean, of course, we had Total Divas, we also had the AEW one as well, but both of those kind of had reality TV elements to them and didn't properly show the creative process or anything like that. Whereas based on Formula One's show, or any of the football shows that Netflix have done, I presume we're going to have a proper deep dive behind the scenes in this series. I'm really excited for this, and I also hope that it gives non-wrestling fans who watch it, because it's on Netflix, so I'm sure people will watch it, a deeper appreciation for professional wrestling. Bayley has praised head of WWE's creative team, Triple H. During an interview on the Rob Brown Show, Bayley was asked what it was like to work for Triple H under this new regime in WWE. Bayley said that she still can't quite believe they're in a new era of WWE, and said that she, along with a lot of other people on the roster, were lucky enough to work under Triple H in NXT, but now it's very different because it's on a much larger scale. But one thing which has remained the same is that Triple H still listens to each and every talent and takes enough time out of his day to spend it with them. She emphasized the fact that from a brand new talent to a Randy Orton, Triple H makes time for each and every single person on that roster, and that massively helps backstage morale. I mean, I think it's something that everybody knows, that if people feel heard, well then they will be happier. So I'm surprised that this wasn't the case towards the end of the last regime, and it's another major red flag in, Vince McMahon, well, the end of Vince McMahon's reign, that the fact the talent didn't feel heard. AEW Dynamite's viewership has bounced back. After last week's very disappointing ratings for AEW when they went head-to-head with NXT on a Tuesday, AEW Dynamite has moved back to Wednesday this week, and the ratings have well and truly recovered. Per Programming Insider, AEW Dynamite this week drew 633,000 viewers. This is massively up from the 329,000 viewers that the show drew last week on a Tuesday. And of course, 1 hour of that was against NXT last week, but also 1 hour was not. The number is still slightly down from the last time they were on Wednesday a couple of weeks ago, when they had 680,000 viewers. But that was their 5-year special, right? So you would expect a little bit of an increase due to that. But quite impressively, it did do a 0.2 in the demo once again, like it did for the 5-year anniversary. I mean, this does kind of just show that a lot of people were not aware that it was on a Tuesday last week. So perhaps in future, AEW now know that they need to do a better job of making it clear that a Dynamite has changed days. CM Punk has been cast in a horror movie. The Hollywood Reporter has made the report saying that he will star in the movie called The Night Patrol. Justin Long, Jermaine Fowler, and RJ Cyler are set to star in the film alongside Punk. Now, I'm not going to lie, I don't know who any of those three guys are. I'm sure they're talented, but I mean, this is great for CM Punk, and I'll certainly be checking it out. That's a complete lie. I won't be. I don't like horror movies. It is noted, though, that he will have a key role in the movie, and it is expected that the movie will be coming out in 2025. Of course, this isn't the first time that CM Punk has dabbled in the world of acting. He was previously in the wrestling TV show called Heels, as well as the movie Girl on the Third Floor. 3 things are certain in life: death, taxes, and Swerve and Hangman Page will hate each other for the rest of time. And once again, Swerve Strickland has insulted Hangman Page's baby. Swerve went on the No Contest Wrestling podcast this week, and he went off on Hangman Page the second he was brought up. The exact quote from him was, "That was an ugly baby, bro. That was something I never got to get across." No, Swerve, I think you did because you said it on TV. I mean, I love the feud between these two, and I don't think it's done yet, right? Obviously, they've both moved on for the time being. Swerve's kind of feuding with the Hurt Syndicate, Hangman swerving with Jay White, but I think at some point they're going to run it back again. And when they do run it back again, I really hope they show this interview because Hangman Page could just go furious. He just could get completely mad because let's not forget, Swerve broke into Hangman Page's house and then insulted his baby. And of course, Hangman got him back by burning down his childhood house. But I mean, this entire feud is just, it's so good. And now it's time for the SmackDown preview. And just like the rest of the weekly shows this week, this is stacked. Andrade and Carmelo Hayes will be having the 7th match between the two, the tiebreaker as they are currently at 3-3. Los Garza will take on a mystery tag team. Both Randy Orton and Roman Reigns are going to be appearing, and Kevin Owens has given WWE an ultimatum because if they don't release his video explaining why he turned on Cody Rhodes on tonight's show, well then Kevin Owens is going to take to social media following it to explain why. It should be a fun one, that is for sure. But that is all the news for not only today in wrestling, but this week in wrestling. I'll be back on Monday with some more news, so I'll see you guys then. Have a great weekend. Peace.